Hello, my name is Sarah Isola, and this video is about some tips I learned while I was in the classroom. So, tip number 1, arrange desks into groups of 4. This allows for individual participation and group partnership. So, I found some pretty cool ways to divide up kids. You can use a whole table, or you can use face partners, or you could use shoulder partners. So, this helps to add diversity to the groups. Number 2, I learned that it is important to include oral, written, plus some type of art or drawing into lessons. So Miss Harms was really cool about being creative. So in every lesson, she would add a little box and give kids just a couple minutes to draw something in the box that relates to the lesson to help them learn. And I thought that was pretty cool. Number 3, Ms. Harms maximized student attention by engaging and interacting with the students. She really took her time to answer questions. She's extremely patient, and she gives all kids a chance to talk. And when she checks to see if kids get it, she doesn't say, "Does anyone have questions?" She says, "Tell me your questions." So she does that so kids don't feel, like dumb, like, "Oh, I have a question." She's just like, "Tell me your questions." And she just welcomes them all, and it's really cool. Number 4, students transition from one activity to another by working as a group to put away whatever they're working on, like returning folders to their correct spot, returning books to their correct spot. Each group member has a job. So once they're done with something, they go put it away. Everything has an orderly, organized spot. And then what's really cool, when she transitions to reading time, she tells all the kids to grab a bean bag. So they grab a bean bag, throw it on the floor, and they know to be quiet and listen while she reads. It's pretty cool. Number 5, I learned to create a positive learning environment by using nurturing instruction and paying attention in keeping and referencing anecdotal records. So she just showed me how she would create these records to kind of like individualize everyone, like what this kid needs to work on, what that kid needs to work on, what they're good at or not. And she always like references those. And I thought that was awesome. Number 6, in responding to misbehavior, I learned that it's important to redirect the student as quickly as possible using a balance of both strict and kindness. So Miss Harms was super kind, super nice, but she was also strict. And when something was out of line, she would just instantly redirect it, and move on. During the lesson, students fully engage. If anyone seems off topic, she would gently redirect. She would always walk around the room, make sure everyone's understanding the assignment. She'd utilize like Go Guardian and pop in and out on that because the kids are on their Chromebooks and it's so easy for them to click open another tab. Since all kids love gaming, whenever time allows, to play Kahoot or Balut It or any type of kind of game, because kids love gaming. Number 8, I learned to use music as a strategy to calm students while they're doing written assignments. So Miss Harms would always put on just like a YouTube channel with like a very pretty scene, like a nature scene with nice music playing in the background. I learned that it helped her kids stay calm and stay on task. Number 8, creating an ambiance in the room that feels inviting and warm. Make sure to represent different cultures on the walls in order to welcome a diverse crowd of students. 10, classroom management is very important. Be attentive to your class. Address problems as they come up, be strict but kind, and keep students accountable for better classroom management. So yeah, and just being an aide. I work as an aide at a middle school. And I just know how important classroom management is. And if you don't have it, good luck. So it's just, you want to have rules, but you don't want to be overruly, and the kids just don't like it in your class because you're like, no, 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 no. You want to be fun, understanding, but have rules too. So to sum it up, Miss Harms was awesome, and it really shows her experience with, 23 years of experience. I mean, she's been through all the issues. She's learned as she goes, and it just feels really valuable to have that time I had with her. I really also learned to always give students the opportunity to be creative, and I really loved how she had that method of drawing something, and I will definitely take that into my future classroom. I was able to lead half the classroom in reading. We basically broke the class in half. And I just found that I was strict when I needed to be. Like when people were goofing off when they were supposed to be reading, I found that I was strict when I needed to be. But I also made fun friendships by just engaging with the kids and making them laugh. And I learned another cool thing. When Miss Harms would read, to make sure that students were paying attention, just right in the middle of reading, she would pause and call out a student's name, and then they had to say the word that she was on, and then she would continue. This helped keep students alert and paying attention because they're waiting to get called, like, oh no, is she gonna call me? I better be where I'm supposed to be in the book. So I thought that was cool. I would like to focus on developing my skills in teaching in front of the class. So even though working as an aide at the school and helping kids in small groups mainly, it's really intimidating to stand in front of the class. So I really want to work on that, and just work on having skills and learning skills to get everyone's attention in front of class. So those were my tips, and I hope you enjoyed them. Thank you.